ladyship's pardon, but are you quite certain you'll be able to walk?
Oh, my dear Humphrey, I can fly. Thanks to this magic elixir. This is amazing. I've traveled the world searching for the secret of youth and vitality, only to find it here in this quaint, sleepy little village of Beverly Hills. Are you sure the little gypsy woman who makes this tonic lives here, in this mansion?
Yes, madam. Her exact words were, "Howdy, neighbor, Williams lives yonder," and pointed to this house.
Oh, well, as one of my husbands used to say, it takes many hounds to make the pack.
That was your fifth husband, madam, the Earl.
Oh, yes, charming man. You know, Humphrey, I may marry again, possibly an American this time.
Begging your pardon, madam, I don't believe there are any titled Americans.
Oh, well, who cares? I've married a count, a duke, a baron, a marquis, and an earl. This time I want a man with red blood in his veins.
Oh, howdy, ma'am. See you come for a refill. Step right in. Granny, lady here needs some more tonic.
You know, I think I'm in love with you.
Never mind, Granny. She's had enough. To the best of my recollections, we ain't even met before. I reckon you got me confused with somebody else.
Who's she, Jed? Somebody wanting tonic?
Yes, yes, and make it a double this time.
Now, hold on, Granny.
Don't worry, Jed. I know that look. She's been over-tonicked. Jennifer, leave the room.
Oh, shucks, Granny.
Boy, do what your granny says.
Always getting thrown out. I'm gonna get married and have my own house and throw other folks out.
Get her setting down, Jed. I'll fetch some catnip tea. That'll work again the tonic.
Won't you set a spell, ma'am?
Yes.
Getting a hold of herself, Jed?
No, Granny. So far, it's mostly me.
Here. Swallow that.
Granny, I reckon you better commence cutting your tonic for city folks. Appears to be it might too powerful for 'em.
I reckon I better.
How you feel now, ma'am?
Fine, thank you. Are you the little lady who makes this tonic?
I am.
Oh, this here's Granny. I'm Jed Clampett, and the young'uns, Ellie B and Jethro, is outdoors.
And Mrs. Clampett?
Well, I'm a widower, ma'am.
Well, we really must get better acquainted. I happen to be unattached.
You need hooking up, I'll do it.
Granny, I reckon that was just a tonic of talking.
I mean, I have no husband at the moment. I'm the Countess Maria.
Countess?
Yes. My last husband was an earl.
Oh, well, I got a cousin that pretty near married to Earl.
Really?
Yeah, Earl Scruggs, you know him?
No, I don't believe so.
Maybe you know his partner, Lester Flatt.
No.
Well, he's on the Grand Ole Opry.
Oh, opera stars.
Yeah, down there with Minnie Pearl. Do you know her?
I'm afraid not.
How about the Duke of Paducah?
No, I don't. I know several dukes, but not that one. I've just had a perfectly marvelous idea. I'll give a huge party so that your friends and my friends can get acquainted. And so can we.
Well, that's mighty neighborly of you, Miss Countess. Or is it Miss?
Just call me Maria. Granny, instead of champagne, may I serve your tonic?
Well, I don't know, Marie.
Oh, please, it'll simply make the party.
What do you think, Jed?
Well, Granny, why not? You was figuring on tonicking the whole town anyway. Save you a heap of walking pushing that wheelbarrow.
Serve it flowing from a fountain into a huge punch bowl. We'll call it the Fountain of Youth.
Granny! Granny, Mrs. Drysdale dumped your whole kettle of tonic into the cement pond.
What?
All of it? Yeah, must have been 15, 20 gallons.
Who is this Mrs. Drysdale?
Why, she's the meanest, orneriest, no good, low down.
Now, Granny, you see, ma'am, Miss Drysdale is high society. Her husband is president of the Commerce Bank, and she never has cottoned to us living next door.
I'll fix her.
Please, Granny, let me have that pleasure. I know just how to deal with these so-called high society women.
You won't hurt her, will you, ma'am?
I promise you I won't lay a hand on her.